Hey everybody, how's it going? So I was just gifted this dash cam from Freexar, and this is gifted to me in exchange for this video, and this is a sponsored video. So this product, this dash cam, is probably the most comprehensive feature-laden dash cam that I've ever seen. This thing is really incredible. So real quick, just on the back of the box here, we could take a look at some of the things that this thing has. It's 4-channel, front camera 4K, side and rear cameras at 1080p, Super Night Vision 2.0, G-sensor, Wi-Fi, GPS, 128 gig memory card that comes with it. You don't have to buy one separately. That's pretty cool in itself. Voice control, parking mode, loop recording, and WDR. I'm not sure what the WDR is. I'm going to have to look that up. But so let's take a look at what's inside the box here. So first things first. Come on. All right. So the very first thing that you see right off the top inside the box, and this is what the inside of the box looks like here. First thing you see is this card here. And this is basically just explains the major components. So you got the rear camera, the main camera, and the power source. Easy installation. Just scan this QR code and it'll go through the step-by-step installation video for you or with you. There's also an email address here in case you need any help. I read inside the owner's manual, I think it said that they will get back to you within 12 hours. That's pretty impressive as well too. You can also upload the app, the Wi-Fi app, so that you can connect this camera to your phone. Now this, when you connect this to your phone, one thing that you need to keep in mind is that you're going to lose your capability to do internet surfing on your phone. So if you don't want your internet disabled while you're driving, you want to make sure that you turn your Wi-Fi off on your camera before you start driving. Really important. So the next thing that's in the box here is this is a free 2-year warranty card. Just scan the QR code that's on there and follow the prompts. And then this is a little brochure on some of the other products that are available by Freexar. And you can also go to their website. Let me see, it's freexar.com. And then there's a QR code on the back here. You can do a survey. You get 20 Freexar points. I don't understand how the Freexar points work. I haven't gone to the website. I haven't looked it up. My focus is on this camera right now. So, and then finally on the top of the box, you have your owner's manual. And this is probably one of the most comprehensive owner's manuals that I've seen in a long time. It goes through all the different components that come in the box, which, to say the very least, is pretty impressive. Customer service contacts, tips, warm tips, things to make your camera work as effectively and as efficiently as possible. Pretty cool stuff right here. And then it goes through product specifications, package contents, the camera overview itself. See how it has different pictures of the camera and where the buttons are at, and what comes in the box itself is right here. So and then it goes through, I'll get to the pages here, goes through the buttons and features, what the screen is going to look like. So the screen right here, it shows you what the screen is going to look like right here, what all the different things on the screen are. There's a little bit of an explanation down here for each one. And it goes through and it talks about each and every function. There's like 4 pages of function overview in this thing. Really impressive. And then another QR code. You need help? Just scan the QR code and it'll get you to some help. There's also another email address in here. It's the same email address. It's support@freexar.com. And then how to utilize the app itself and the Wi-Fi function. That's all in here. Like I said, this is really comprehensive, and I'm really impressed with these directions. And then installation. And again, there is an installation video you can watch. Just go to this QR code right here. Ensure all accessories, both front and rear, are included and in good condition. And before you run any cables, It says this a couple of times in here, before you run any cables, plug it in and make sure it works. Common sense. I don't know that I would have done that. That's kind of scary to think that, isn't it? It shows you how and where to run the cables for the front camera and the back camera, and then it comes with a tool. I'll show that to you here in just a moment. So the device itself, this is actually a fairly good sized piece of equipment. And so we'll take a look at the device itself. All right, so main camera right here. This is 4K. It comes with these little protective things on it. You just peel those off. There's protective cover on the back with actually some instructions on it too, which is pretty impressive, and little protective covers over the lenses on the side cameras as well too. Now the side cameras, pretty impressive. Both of these will actually rotate through 180 degrees. So you can make these front looking, back looking, side looking. You can look anywhere through basically 360 degrees with this particular camera, just using these three lenses alone. Now the other thing that you'll notice too is that these side cameras, they will actually go on an up-down axis. There's a Y-axis as well here too that you can move these up and down in. Really pretty incredible. I'm really impressed with this thing. There's a film that you can remove right here, this red film. There's a little tab on it over here, right there. Peel that off, stick it to your window where you want it. This stuff tends to be pretty sticky, so make sure that once you peel this thing off, you know exactly where you want this camera to go. All right, so on the bottom, we've got several buttons here. You have the on-off button in the middle here. You have a left and right button. You have an OK button. That OK button is the one that's going to tell you where to go, the different menu items, the different functions. That's going to be the functionality button. And then the caution button over here. God, I looked at the instructions and I can't remember what that one is off the top of my head. Let's take a look here real quick and see if we can't figure that one out together here. Hold on. I was hoping I was going to be able to memorize everything on this thing, but there's just so much. Okay, that is the lock video button. So this has a loop recording system on it. So what that means is that when you turn it on and you're recording, it's going to be constantly recording over and over and over again, and it's going to over record over the top of the last recording. So for hypothetical purposes only, if it has a half an hour worth of recording, once you get to the end of that 30 minutes, it's going to start over again at the beginning of the 30 minutes and overwrite everything that you already have. So however much video you can record with either 156 or what is it after that? My brain is blank. 512. That is however many videos you're going to be able to record before it starts recording over the top of itself again. On the back here, you can see that there is over here this little output right here, 3.5 millimeter output. That's for your rear camera. Your cord is for your rear camera. It's going to come out of here and it's going to go to wherever you've mounted that at. And then over here, this is your power. That's where your power input goes. It's a USB-C. And then the top of this that's going to be mounted to the window, this flips up and down. And that is quite necessary because right here, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? There you go. Right there, that's where your memory card goes. And it comes with a memory card. How many products have you purchased that come with a memory card? You normally have to buy one separately. Pretty darn cool that they provide one with you. Let me see here. Anything else on the main body itself? Yes. So the screen. The screen, you can look at a single camera out of this screen. So if you want to look at just the front camera, you can look out of the front camera on the screen. If you want to look at 2, 3, or all 4 cameras, you can look at all 4 if you want out of this screen right here. This is a 3-inch screen, so it's 3 inches from corner to corner. And it has quite a bit of information that's going to be shown to you on the screen when you take a look at it. Matter of fact, let's take a look at that here as well too. I think I showed it to you just briefly. Let's just do a real quick overview of that as well too. There we go. So there's a screen picture right here, and it shows you everything across the top and bottom. Everything is numbered and it's described down here on the bottom of this page. So if you have any questions as to what an icon is on your screen up here, the information is going to be down here. Like I said, really comprehensive. Okay, so we've looked at the camera itself. Let's look at the equipment that comes with the camera. Now, I've opened this box up a couple of times now, and so the packaging is no longer with it, but you'll be able to see that there's a lot that comes with this. This was wrapped separately. This is your power cord. This is about, I'm going to guess about 10 or 12 feet long. So you're going to be able to snake this thing all the way around through one of your pillars if you decide to go that way up to your camera. They suggest mounting the camera to the side of or under your rear view mirror. That way it's out of your field of view, but it has the best, most, the broadest view possible for what it is that you're going to be looking at when you're driving. And when you want to review your camera, you can do that. So that is your power cord. Your rear camera is right here. And this is the carpet. You can run it under the carpet. If you want to run it up through the headliner, you can do that as well too. This has about a 20-foot cord on it, so you've got a lot of space that you can run this thing. You can also, because you got a camera permanently dangled to one end of it, it has a quick release in here. All you have to do is just pull on this quick release, and it just pops it out, and you can actually see where the wires are at in there. And there's a little tab inside here that goes on this little notch right here. So when you put it together, don't try to force it. It'll actually go together quite smoothly without having to force it. Also in the box is little hooky thingies with a sticky tab on the back so that you can connect your power cable to part of your dash or your window or whatever it is that you need to connect it to. There are looks like 5 of these in this little baggie here. You've got a little power base for your cigarette lighter, and that has 2. It's got a USB and a USB-C in it. So if you have just a straight up USB-C that you want to charge your phone with, you got power. You've got an additional sticky for your rear camera that comes in here. You've got a sticker you can put on your back window to show that, hey, I'm protected with a camera. Pretty cool. You've got an additional sticky for your main camera. You've got a lens cloth. You've got, last but not least, I couldn't figure out what this was for a while. I actually had to go through and read the directions. And they call this a crowbar. And this is how you tuck the power cord and the rear camera cord up into your pillars and up behind the good grief, my brain just went blank, the overhead here. So this stuff here, you can just run it up underneath this rubber, and this helps you just tuck it in so you don't have to take your headliner down. So pretty cool little tool. So all of that being said, I can't install it quite yet, just because I want to make sure that I can actually run the power cord from my cigarette lighter here and run it up underneath my dashboard and to my front windshield here. That being said, I can try to do a demonstration. So let's try to do a demonstration real quick. We'll show you some of the features of the camera, and hopefully you'll be able to get a really good understanding of everything that works with the camera and how good it looks. So let's plug this puppy in. All right, so let's pull the camera back out of the box. I have right here, let me see. Now they suggest two things that they suggest in the instructions here. First off is use the power cord that comes supplied with the camera, because this power cord, all the resistance, all the power, all that stuff is manufactured to this camera specifications. So using another power cord, you may not get the performance that you expect. The other thing that they say is don't use an off-brand, no-name memory card, because oftentimes they will stop recording at the most inappropriate times. So, two warnings that they say in the directions. All right, so let us, I'm going to disconnect this power cord here, and let's take a little bit of this out so I have some extra play on this thing. We'll just take one more. There we go. All right, I'm going to plug this in. Flip flop. We're going to plug it into the outlet right here. All right. And let's see if there's any lights on here. All right, the screen is lit up. Look at that. It says Freexar. Now, I have this protective cover over the top back of it. I'm going to pull that off. That's the lens that or the lens cover that came off. Okay, so first thing it does is it asks you if you want to format your SD card. In the directions, it actually says that you want to say yes. So we're going to format it. And it also says in the directions that you want to format the memory card about monthly, just so that you reset the RAM, basically, is what I'm assuming. Okay, so we have 3 cameras connected here. And so you can see in the middle one here, you can see me. And on the side one here, you can see what that one is. And then on this one here, you can see what that one is. And they're actually very, very responsive. You can see how quickly, when I turn this, you can see how quickly it's moving. So it's very responsive, which is good to see. And then, excuse me, setting this up. Okay, here we go. So I hit the little triangle button right here. That one. Oops. Nope, that one right there. I hit the triangle button, and that brings you to this screen here. This is your setup screen. So you're going to basically walk through all the different prompts here. Set your date and time, screen, auto off, anti-flicker, turn your microphone on and off, date the format, resolution mode, loop recording mode. And there's actually 3 different screens here. So there's a lot of things here that you can set up. Time zone, voice control. That's another thing that's cool about this, is there's, I think it was 9 different prompts that you can do with your voice. Record, stop recording, record right, record left, lock, and I can't remember, there was 1 or 2 others that you can do, which is really pretty cool. I mean, just with your voice, you can record or turn or stop the recording on your camera. So it truly is hands-free. There's a firmware version, app download, and then a contact us. So this is actually really very, very comprehensive. I am really pleasantly surprised with how much this camera has to offer. And so, wow, I think I've covered everything. And if I haven't, I will once I get this installed, and then we can go through the setup and maybe do some driving and show you how responsive it is to the driving as well too. So there you have it, guys. The Freexar 4-channel. Matter of fact, you know what? I didn't plug in the back camera here, so let's actually turn this on again, and let's plug in this back camera, and let's actually see what this does once I plug in the back camera. It should go straight to 4-channel, and it does. Look at that. So now you got 4 different cameras that are showing up on your screen here all at once. That is so dadgum cool. I'm really impressed. This is a very impressive camera, and I'm looking forward to getting this thing installed. So once I do have it installed, we'll go ahead and do another video on this and show you how I might do an installation video showing you where I'm running the cords and everything. I'm not one of those people who is really apt at being able to install things up into the headliner and things like that. It just really makes me nervous. Call me a coward, I guess, but that's just the way I am. So Freexar 4-channel, 4K, voice activated, GPS, wow, 360-degree dash cam. Doesn't get much better than that, guys. Have yourselves a great day, everybody. We'll catch you on the next video. Until then, cheers, everybody. Lost my... Oops, still going.